This is why I don't want to work. So we work until we're almost dead and we can retire when we're 66. Our expected lifespan is 76-80s. So we pretty much work until we are down to a brittle skeleton with health defects and can't do anything we want to do, like travel, go on runs, have kids, get married and more, because we can't. I don't want to work till I die, so if I was offered a job that gave me $20K an hour or a job that paid me $9 per hour, then obviously I would pick the one that paid more. Even if the one that pays $9 is easier. At least I can have a house. Retire? What is that? A former coworker retired at 70. He passed away less than 2 years later. I can't retire till I'm 72. Was born in 70. Already been working 34 years. Still have 19 to go. They will work you till there is no more profit to squeeze out of you. It's our job to find a way out of the loop. I'm trying to popularize food forests as an offset for groceries and the money needed to buy them. By retire, do you mean die slowly of something stupid that wouldn't be an issue in a functional society? My retirement plan is a coffin. There is no hope for the future, why pretend? Thanks to extreme ageism, you'll stop working and just be homeless. My investment advisor tells me women with my stats should plan to live to 96. Like, no thank you. Retirement? I'm going to go with stress-induced heart attack at 50. Retirement plan? You have one. At this point my retirement plan is dying. I'm 61 and completely agree that by 66, I'll be a brittle old man with health problems too unhealthy to really enjoy retirement. F this system. My retirement plan is dying in the upcoming climate wars. A lot of my family has died mid-50s and never even made it to retirement. They paid into it and never got to collect any of what they paid. The money stays with the government and it does not get paid to any beneficiaries. I personally would like to see the retirement age 50 so that those with a lower life expectancy can at least have a chance to enjoy retirement for a few years. At the rate they keep increasing the age limit, it will be when a person hits their 70s. Too old to even enjoy tinkering in my garden. Likely with knee, hip or back issues. Heaven forbid something worse. If you can work till 66. Some of us struggle with illness that interfere with that model. Retirement is not in the dictionary for millennials and younger. Live your life and think hard about an exit plan. Coworker of a friend took his first vacation in years and died on the first night of the trip in his sleep. It's a sad world to work and work and work. Got sick and could only work part-time until I was 58. Retired at 62 and I get $1,075 a month. Retire as soon as you can. Learn to live on less. You won't have as much shit, but you will have the most precious resource on the planet: time. Travel in your 30s. Don't wait until 66. Fuck your job. Take your time for yourself and live. I've been saving heavily for 15 years. I have 30 more years to work. Retire at 70. Updated life expectancy for my group is 79. There's no way to know if I'll make it to 85. And need that money. I try to find happiness every day. I'm not waiting to be happy until I retire. Life expectancy for both sexes is 76.4 years. 20% of people don't make it to age 70. 15 of 60-year-olds don't. So changing the retirement age from 67 to 70 is a BFD. It's ridiculous that this isn't completely all over the news as a talking point against the Republican plan. Live for now. If you have to take a loan out or even overdraw your accounts, it's okay. It's a game of survival. I think about how much our own country is screwing us over and find a reason to say fuck it all. Sometimes. Run it up and live it up responsibly also. This so-called country is a joke on what they spend and give Ukraine, China on our tax dollars. I'm a teacher. My job is really hard. But it's meaningful and I love the work. I travel a little. But I'm pretty involved in my community. That's more of a priority for me. I'm married. I have a daughter. We have a crappy house. I hate running but I do it because it's good for me. All the young folk need to be hardcore and rebel and rebuild. Nothing will change otherwise. I'm probably going to work till I die. My dad passed at 52. His dad passed at 51. And one of his brothers passed at 54. I'm 47. I'll be dead in the next 7 years. Bad genes. Obviously. I am hoping I don't. I watch what I eat, exercise, and don't drink or do drugs. I quit smoking years ago. If I make it to 60, I'm out. One way or another. I'm done. I will not work till I'm 67. At 60 I am selling everything and buying a new truck and camper. I'm hitting 48 states in 48 months. Most people didn't live long enough to retire. In 1900, the average lifespan for an American male was 47. In 1950 it was 65. Today it's 81. Yep. You never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. AI will change everything. Maybe for the better, but probably for the worse. With the way things are going, you're expecting to be able to retire at 66? Tears of joy. I just hope I can make it that long. I'm sure I'm not the only one who is trying their best and maybe even beyond and just can't seem to get their heads comfortably above water. I can focus on retirement when I can stop having to worry so much about next week, next month, next year. You get the gist. It's unfortunate that even dying costs money. Coffins for some, estate planning, trusts, conservatorships, guardianships, funerals. I'm 45 and spend a lot traveling internationally and domestically while I am healthy and have the means to. I do save a little for retirement, but I spend more traveling and retirement nowadays seem unlikely. Also, both my parents died in their 60s. I have a feeling I won't live to be very old either. If I didn't have to work, I wouldn't, but I have to. Gonna continue to travel and enjoy life now while I can. Lifespan statistics have gone up. My great-grandmother married again in her 80s. I may be in my 60s, but I am not dead yet. Thank you. Unfortunately, too many years of servitude has led us to believe that working will make you wealthy. The work-hard mentality that we've been so indoctrinated to believe is just lies pushed by the rich that became incorporated in societal values. I mean, if you're a person who just lives the prescribed American life, sure. I personally have been taking mini retirements between jobs. I need it for my own mental health every few years if I get burnt out. IDK. It didn't work for the older generation, so why would I do things exactly like they did anyway? Living in the moment and not for the moment really helps. If you are able to be conscious of it happening. Because honestly, this whole economy is based on always making more, wanting more, and the only happy people I see are the ones who are just happy with what they have. I'm going to retire at 62. 4 more years to go. Retiring at 55 here worked with the system and played with it too. I felt this way too the first 30 or so years of my life, and now IDK what I'd do if I had all that free time. Probably drugs.